Hey there, welcome back to the Chris Josh Show. I'm your host, Chris Josh, and today we're discussing a big topic, having full control over your emotions. Before we get started, let me tell you something exciting. Today's episode includes 10 fun facts and 10 funny jokes, so stick around, you're gonna love it. And I'm happy to announce that the Chris Josh Show just crossed a major milestone. In just the first 9 episodes, we've reached over 1,000 downloads. I'm truly grateful for that, and I'm excited to see what the future holds. Now, let's talk about why controlling your emotions is so important. When we let our emotions take over, we can make mistakes, sometimes big ones. Did you know that losing control of your emotions can land you in trouble, even with the law? Yep. It's true. Letting anger or frustration take over can hurt others or lead to bad decisions. But here's the good news. When you learn to control your emotions, your life gets so much better. You stay calm, make smarter choices, and even feel happier. So, let's get into it. Alright, so what does it mean to control your emotions? Imagine your emotions are like a car. If you're in the driver's seat, you decide where the car goes. But if your emotions take the wheel, things can get messy, and you might crash. Controlling your emotions doesn't mean you don't feel them. It just means you don't let them run your life. You can feel sad, mad, or scared without letting those feelings make your decisions for you. Think about this. Have you ever been so mad that you yelled at someone even if they didn't deserve it? Later, you probably felt bad about it. That's what happens when emotions control us. Now, let's talk about why losing control of your emotions can be so dangerous. Here's the scary truth. Some people end up in jail because they didn't manage their emotions. Imagine this. Someone gets really angry in an argument and pushes someone else. That push turns into a fight, and suddenly the police are involved. All of that trouble started because someone couldn't control their anger. It's not just anger that causes problems. If you let sadness take over, you might stop caring about school, work, or even your friends. And jealousy? It can make you do things you regret, like spying on someone or starting arguments. When we don't control our emotions, we can hurt others and ourselves. But when we do control them, we make better choices and stay out of trouble. Alright, time for 10 fun facts to lighten the mood. Number 1, your heart beats about 100,000 times a day. Number 2, some jellyfish glow in the dark. Certain species, like the crystal jelly, produce bioluminescence, glowing greenish blue in the dark. Number 3, ravens can mimic human speech. These intelligent birds can learn to mimic words and sounds, much like parrots, and sometimes even better. Number 4, a baby octopus is the size of a flea when born. Despite growing into masters of the deep, newborn octopuses are incredibly tiny, smaller than a grain of rice. Number 5, woodpeckers' tongues wrap around their brains. This helps cushion their brains from the impact of repeated pecking, nature's built-in helmet. Number 6, bananas are naturally curved due to sunlight. As they grow, bananas bend upwards towards the light, a phenomenon known as negative geotropism. Number 7, sloths can starve on a full stomach. Their digestion is so slow that food can ferment before they absorb enough nutrients, making every bite a high-stakes meal. Number 8, caterpillars have 12 eyes. They may not have great vision, but these tiny ocelli, or simple eyes, detect light and movement, helping them survive. Number 9. Spiders can sense sound through their hairs. Some spiders, like jumping spiders, can detect sound vibrations up to 10 feet away through sensory hairs on their legs. Number 10. Hummingbirds weigh less than a nickel. Despite their lightning-fast wings and high energy, most hummingbirds weigh just 2 to 4 grams, lighter than a coin. And as a bonus, number 11, goldfish have a longer attention span than humans. The average attention span of a goldfish is 9 seconds, slightly longer than that of the modern human, which averages around 8 seconds. Cool, right? Let's get back to the show. So, why is it so great to have control over your emotions? First, it helps you make better decisions. If you're not too angry, scared, or excited, you can think clearly. Imagine trying to do a math problem while you're super mad. It's almost impossible. Second, it makes your relationships better. When you stay calm, you talk things out instead of yelling or arguing. Your friends and family will appreciate you for it. Third, it keeps you out of trouble. When you control your emotions, you avoid fights, arguments, and risky behavior. That means fewer regrets and more peace in your life. And last, it makes you feel proud of yourself. Staying calm when things get tough is a real superpower. All right, time for some laughs. Here are 10 funny jokes you might have heard before. Number 1. What did one plate say to the other plate? Lunch is on me. Number 2. Why did the banana go to the doctor? Because it wasn't peeling well. Number 3. Why can't basketball players go on vacation? They'd get called for traveling. Number 4. Why was the music teacher locked out of the classroom? Because she left her keys on the piano. Number 5. Why did the man put his money in the blender? Because he wanted to make liquid assets. Number 6. Why was the math teacher such a good dancer? She had all the right angles. Number 7. Why can't your hand be 12 inches long? Because then it would be a foot. Number 8. What's a shark's favorite sandwich? A peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich. Number 9. Why do ducks always make great comedians? Because they quack everyone up. Number 10. Why don't calendars ever get into arguments? They're always on the same page. And as a bonus, number 11. Why did the computer keep freezing? It left its windows open. Hope that made you smile. Now, let's finish the episode strong. All right, let's talk about how to take control of your emotions. Here are 5 simple tips. Number 1, take a deep breath. When you feel a strong emotion, stop and breathe. Deep breaths help calm your mind. Number 2, count to 10. This gives you time to think before you act. It sounds simple, but it works. Number 3, write it down. If something's bothering you, write about it. Seeing your feelings on paper can help you understand them better. Number 4, talk to someone. Sharing your feelings with a friend or family member can help you feel calmer. And last but not least, number 5, just walk away. If you're angry or upset, take a little break. Go for a walk or listen to music. You could come back to the problem later when you're calm. Remember, Controlling your emotions takes practice, but the more you do it, the better you'll get. All right, here's your challenge for the week. The next time you feel a strong emotion, like anger, frustration, or sadness, try one of the tips we talked about. Take a deep breath, count to 10, or write it down. See how it feels to take control instead of letting your emotions control you. And remember, it's okay to feel your emotions. They're a part of you. But you're in charge. You get to decide how to handle them. And that's it for today's episode of The Chris Josh Show. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with a friend. Next week, we'll talk about the power of forgiveness and how it can change your life. You won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, you're the driver of your emotions. Keep your hands on the wheel and you'll go very far. Take care, my friend.